Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here with another great tournament matchup. We got VWS TP providing me with some great gameplay, and we're going to watch his team as they face off against Optic. Now, we have seen this map played before, and Optic has really kind of gone around and changed their playstyle on this map as they do push for a tight and close quarter match over at C off the start of this game. It doesn't really work out for them, in my opinion, on this, because now they've left B completely open as they did get three-pieced off the start. VWS choosing to ignore A altogether and just secure the initial B flag spawn. You're going to see TP play a very strong position over on Overlook or top C, balcony, whatever you want to call it, and that's a very strong position to play. It seems like VWS really wants to hold the B and C flag. It's allowing them to really kind of control spawns and be in the positions to throw those nades towards B a little bit easier. Maybe it could have to do with the whole spawn setup on this map. It fluctuates very inconsistently, and that seems to be a big issue with a lot of teams right now. And you know, we're all new to this game, and you know, still figuring out all the different play styles and play spawns, play on the spawns and stuff like that. So, you know, it's great watching, you know, high-end teams, especially VWS TP. He's going to be making a name for himself, guaranteed here. And just big shout out to him for hooking me up with some great gameplay. So this is the ICN tournament. A lot of big names played in this game, or in this matchup last weekend, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys a few more games from this matchup, because I do believe it was well fought and not just kind of a blowout, which, you know, blowouts are fine every once in a while, but everybody likes to see the closer up games because, you know, it provides, I think, more entertainment value. You're not just seeing a team get steamrolled. It's kind of like pub stomping in my eyes, you know. There's only so much you can learn from watching the same guy go into room after room, drop 50, 60 kills on teams and players that just really don't have a clue. The same can be said for any sort of competitive format. You know, there's going to be really good teams, top teams, and there's going to be, you know, brand new teams. And just kind of touching on that, you know, a lot of people have been requesting gameplay from my Game Battles team. Everybody knows I teamed up with Woody's Gamertag, Team Art, Onslaught. We got Bash, we got Dunkus, and I think I'm leaving somebody out, but I'm drawing a blank right now, and it's rough. You know, starting out on a new team and, you know, trying to get through, you know, the starts and, you know, all of the initials is difficult. So, you know, we're gonna try and turn it around. I'm gonna be doing some work, hopefully, and get some good GB footage out there. I've got the bug, man. The bug has bit me, and I really need to get into some kind of competitive stuff. It's hurting not being in the scene anymore. It's depressing. I love playing in the competitive scene. I love getting into high stakes matches with other great teams. And I even miss the shit talking just a little bit. Even though, you know, we could all leave that behind and I'll grow up and be a better place. But back to the gameplay at hand. Like I said, this position that TP is in right now is invaluable. You're providing an overlook over top of B to provide cover for your teammates, and you're allowing yourself to be in great positioning to, you know, run back to get to B, run to A to push for some extra points, and cut off any sort of respawn routes that you can get to. You know, there's lots of choices to play in that kind of in that position. So, you know, always learning something. That's the great thing about watching higher end teams, right? You know, you're always adding something to your playbook. You're always improving your gameplay. So that's one thing I like to stress and strive to keep continuing to bring you guys is, you know, ways to constantly improve your gameplay. You know, I don't want you just to sit here and, you know, not gain anything from my videos, because as entertaining as it might be to watch me play, I'm sure me rambling on about nothing would get old fairly quick. Although Woody seems to do it fairly well. I could listen to some of his stories, and they're pretty good. And then, you know, you get some other commentators who you just want to hit the mute button. But we'll save that for another story time teller area. I don't know. I had some recent events, and I got some hate messages actually this morning. And I guess somebody had went and watched my when did stat padding become okay video, and I don't think I mentioned the name specifically, but I did mention a score, and he backlashed fairly harshly. Very angry about what I had to say, but I'm gonna leave names out because that's not my style. But it was good. I didn't even reply. Didn't give him the benefit of anything like that. So getting off topic. Optic Rambino, Optic Mr. Merc, you know, Big Timer, and Nade Shot. Newly formed team, and we've got a bit of a matchup. They came from IXI, and you know, with a bit more practice and I think a little bit more getting used to their team, we're going to see, you know, obviously some big things. These are obviously great players, and you know, every new team, right, like I said, myself, we're having troubles on my team. Well, these guys are the same thing. They're a new team, playing with each other, learning each other's play styles is going to take time. So if you guys are getting mad that I'm posting Optic losses, don't sweat it. I'm sure we're going to see lots of wins to come soon. So don't get all upset or fanboyish. Just let it go. Just let it go, man. And you know, VWS, I see big things coming from them. Team Fear, a couple roster changes lately. Not sure if this is going to be their final or not. I'd like to see, you know, what they got going. I'd love to stick in some scrims and hear what they got to say. And who else we got to talk about? Envy, man. You know, they had a new roster. It didn't last very long. Kinda seen it coming. Not gonna lie. And we'll see what kind of Envy Blue does. Envy Black still going strong, I believe. They're still doing work. So I'm excited for this next season to start. I think that's when we're really going to see some breakouts from teams and kind of see who's going to be the dominating force. Another thing I want to bring up is from, you know, APOC and myself were talking, and he had mentioned that he foresees a big change in the Call of Duty 4 younger players. Like back in the day when Call of Duty 4 was in its prime, there was a lot of really young but really talented players, and the only issues they had were sticking on a team, being, you know, respectful and not dashboarding and quitting out of their team after every loss. And I think we're seeing a comeback from these same kids that have, you know, matured and are here to kind of make a name again. And we'll see exactly what these guys are going to... I'm not going to drop any names yet because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but we're going to see some good stuff. I guarantee there's going to be some new dominating teams that you've never heard before come up in the game and, you know, start dominating. But I hope you enjoyed this little bit of gameplay footage / talk about what's going on video. I'm trying to work on something really special for my first Machinima vid, and I'm gonna need some help because Woody offered some advice to me. He's get your subscribers involved in your videos on Machinima. It's an away court. You need your home court advantage to help you out there. So thanks for all the support, guys. My name's Holiday Doc. This is the end of the video. VWS taking the victory over Optic. And really good game. Really excited to watch some of this stuff. Anyways, take care. I'm Holiday Doc. I'm out of here.